Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Is NAYEON copying Jennie? Let's discuss.
Everyone, so I'm sure you've heard by now how Blinks have been keeping up with two things lately, the Deadline Tour and Nayeon's outfit of the day. The Nayeon
oh,
copying Jennie accusations are probably as old as some of you.
So
They come
the
in waves,
outfit
and
copying
this time
Jennie?
I thought, let's talk about it. Not that I think it'll make much of a difference considering I know about how much collective IQ I'm dealing with here, but regardless, let's discuss. Before we get into the video, I want to quickly tell you about my digital memories. If you can so okay, let's get back into the
everyone
video.
can draw.
Just
Oh
look
my
at the comment
gosh.
section of any things have been harassing Nayeon yourself. Okay, let's get back into the video. Basically, a lot of blinks have been harassing Nayeon a lot, especially recently. I mean, just look at the comment section of any post that is either by her or about her. It's less like hate, more like obsession. But they especially like to push this very specific narrative that Jennie is an it girl and Nayeon is kind of like this creepy stalker that wants to copy everything Jennie wears. Now, this does have the potential to be a very compelling true crime story if it wasn't complete horseshit. Because look at some of the examples they like to use. Starting with this absolutely hilarious one, because apparently small sunglasses are a Jennie only thing. You do realize all young people, including models, actors, and influencers, are sporting smaller sunglasses and have been for at least the entirety of the 2020s. Which brings us to our next example, which is this maxi skirt graphic t-shirt combo, which again
Yeah,
is a very common Gen Z
everyone.
fashion trend. And you can see that a lot of fashion blogs have covered this. Also, this TikTok
I think the problem with K-pop stands, they feel like their idol invented something. Because this is the
Yeah,
first time they
that's the
saw it on
problem.
their idol, because they live in that bubble. They only stand like one group or one label, so they only see that person. They don't get outside of that bubble, so they see that, oh, this person wore it first, when in reality, that person, they probably took it from someone else.
that literally talks about how this is a New York City micro trend.
Today I'm showing you how to dress like you're from the Lower East Side. First, you'll need a maxi skirt, make it really ugly. Then you'll need a baby tee or tank top, bonus points if it's actually from the children's section. A pair of loafers or cowboy boots. Put your hair into two braids, pigtails, or space buns. Add some wraparound Y2K sunglasses, a hobo bag or a tote bag that your friend who's an artist made, every single piece of silver jewelry you own, an oversized pair of headphones, and boom, you're ready
And
for the Lower
boom.
East Side.
Down to the clogs. Next is this example, which these are not copying, these are literally the same designer. They are a specific designer's loungewear set. Of course, they're going to look similar because it's the same thing. It is just in different colors. Besides, a lot of companies surely send
I
PR packages
mean,
to K pop.
copying maybe is going too far, but it does seem like she likes Jennie's style. Because we can't sit here and completely dismiss that the style is not similar. Now, why I keep saying Jessie?
I think
Uh,
it's a common style though.
Jennie did not invent that style, so it's not. She doesn't own that style. But it does seem like Neon also feels like likes that style, though. You can't.
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
like the same
they like the
style.
same style. Yeah, I think that's what's happening here. They
Yeah.
just like the same. Like Tarzan does the hip hop look. He likes the hip hop look. So let's say, I don't know, another K-pop idol, whoever, the guy from Boy Next Door, remember? He did the hip hop look, and he's like, oh, he's copying Tarzan, as if Tarzan discovered, like, that's Tarzan's look. No, they both like the same look, so it's the same thing.
Pop idols for free promo, and just like trends here in the West that are brand centric, it's entirely common for certain brands to make their rounds among the K pop idol scene. And if you need proof of that, you can look into Solgi's fashion videos on her YouTube, where she mentions how certain brands start being talked about more among K pop idols and stylists, and so these K pop idols go online, look up these companies, and buy their favorite pieces, like a normal person. This next one, which we're gatekeeping Adidas now, like it hasn't been a top 3 sneaker company for the last 2 decades. Again, hair bows. Everyone has done it. Like bows, you mean the trend notoriously known for being oversaturated in the 2020s? Also, face masks in 2022 and selfies from a high angle are apparently now copyrighted assets. And black dresses, it's not even styled remotely the same way. It only looks similar because guess what? It's the same designer, but it's not even the same product. One's a jumpsuit and the other is a full-length gown. It looks similar because it's designed by the same company. Also, Nayeon's was from a photo shoot, so it's most definitely picked by a stylist. For this one, again, they're not copying, it's literally from the same brand, so they're gonna look similar. And monochromatic tights as well as lace tights are both making a comeback, so we're all just following trends here.
Yeah, this
And there
is
have
like a
been several
reach.
times where K-pop idols wear the same stuff, like all of these examples, but that's because
It's a reach, but I don't blame. There's definitely similarities. This is not.
They like the same style.
They no, they do like the same style, yeah, but it's not like completely out of nowhere though. I see where they're coming from, like, cause they do live in that bubble.
You know how I feel? Let me tell you something. Someone can have the same outfit. Doesn't mean you're gonna look better than me in it.
Because a lot of
It's
these
like
items are
now
not
the
actually
battle
owned
should
by-
be the question should be who wore it
Who,
better.
and that's what K-pop fans hate.
I just want to see
The
that.
K-pop
Let's
fans
see
hate
that.
comparisons.
Who styled it better?
They hate comparisons. I don't know why. Like, they just hate comparisons. No, we need to see compare. We compare, and we will compare people who did it better,
by the K-pop
who
idols,
perform
but
better, who
rented
wore
by
better,
stylists,
whatever.
and it's often passed around different teams in Korea. A lot of K-pop
Who
groups
dance
also
better,
work with the
sings
same
better.
stylists or employ the same styling company, so the inventory is bound to overlap. Everyone wants their group to be the trendsetters, so they're usually looking for new collections and items anyway. These brands usually provide limited sample pieces to promote their collections, which are then circulated among many stylists across agencies. To show you how absolutely baseless this entire argument is, I'm going to flip this argument and show you how easily JENNIE can be accused of copying NAYEON.
I mean, yeah, when you look for it,
Okay.
but they like the same style.
The truth of the
Yeah.
matter is that these
Okay, she has a great point. Now you could make an argument that Nayeon was, Nayeon was the trendsetter for Jennie. Honestly, either they like the same style or they might have the same stylist at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
They might have a same stylist. It looks like they might have the
That's
same
because
person
the
who's
same
hooking him
pieces.
up. Yeah.
these are
They
celebrities
say,
who are online
okay,
and looking
not
for trends
return
to
it
be
yet,
the
and
next
then they
phase
have
of it,
someone else
along
wear
with
it,
their
but style a
teams
little
and
bit
stylists
different.
and the brands they work for. They all want to be on everyone's lips, the talked about new trend. None of these outfits are revolutionarily unique. They are straight inspiration from Pinterest, fashion weeks, trend predictors, and Western celebrity influence. There is this weird misunderstanding among JENNIE stans that she creates or sets these trends, but in reality, she's just
Right.
following already existing trends online. And so do other idols, but then they get accused of copying JENNIE because her fans assume that she created them, when in reality, they're all just following microtrends. Microtrends are literally what the name suggests they are, fleeting tiny trends. K-pop idols, like young people everywhere, tend to hop on whatever fashion and pop culture trends are popular at the moment. JENNIE in particular is known for being a style icon in K-pop, but much of her style is just following global, especially Western trends, rather than actually creating them. An example of this is fans often credit JENNIE for starting the hair clip craze, since she was seen wearing multiple cute barrettes in her hair. But in reality, chunky hair clips and barrettes were a massive worldwide trend, as the 90s revival hit fashion. JENNIE and her stylists were simply following a trend, as were many other celebrities. So when other
You
K-pop
want
idols
to
were
know
wearing these hair
something? They didn't show one black person.
What does that have to do with anything?
When I was growing up, a little girl, I had barrettes and bows all up in my hair.
Oh.
The fact that they didn't show not one black person is just like,
hair clips, it wasn't that they copied JENNIE, but they were all just following the same trend. And the same goes for the bleached money piece that JENNIE had, where people began claiming she invented it, but those bleach front bangs look were already heavily trending on TikTok, and was actually called the e-girl hair, inspired by anime,
And-
scene culture, early internet fashion.
they're only showing the early girl, the girls recently doing this. There's girls even before that. It's just like so crazy.
Yeah, but fashion,
It's so
it comes
crazy.
back like what, every 20, 30
I
years?
know,
So
but it's like it's hard for me to see like, okay, this is where they got it. Go back more.
And 90s to 2000s nostalgia. It wasn't born in K-pop, it actually came from TikTok, Tumblr, and gaming subcultures. And then everyone else adopted it because it was a micro-trend. Many such trends that people think certain K-pop idols started are actually just them following existing trends, and not actually a sign of good fashion. You're not a fashionista for buying the new designer collection and then wearing it. You're just rich. You're not a fashionista for adopting a look that many other celebrities and influencers are already adopting. You're following a trend. I'm sorry to be the one breaking this to you, but I'm afraid most of the fashion you all think is revolutionary is just run-of-the-mill TikTok microtrends, and speak to how little about fashion you and these K-pop idols really know. Being truly fashionable is not wearing what's expensive or tried and tested and making it look good. It's creating something unconventional from scratch or putting together things that shouldn't work, but do. NAYEON is not the only idol who's been hated on for copying JENNIE or Blackpink in general. This is an extremely long and tiring pattern of behavior. Yuri was hated severely for following the early 2020s coquette-like soft girl outfits that JENNIE was also following, but again, this was a micro-trend. Even more absurd things like hairbands or black shorts or orange hair were all thought to be created by Blackpink when in reality have existed and trended long before they even debuted. Yep, even bangs. Fashion trends come in waves, and as we are all so chronically online now and everyone has the attention span akin to vines, these trends come and go faster than ever. We went from post skinny jeans to post high waist to low waist skinny jeans to high waist baggy jeans and back. Boot cut is in. Nope, it's now flared because it's time to revive the 70s. Just kidding, we're all in denim now for Y2K. Actually, no, Headley tops and straight jeans for the 2010s. And you know what? We're now back to the 60s psychedelic wave. Everyone wants to be the trendsetter, and so trends are changing so fast that no one really is following a trend. I mean, the trendiest thing to do now is to just wear your own style. Wearing something that people look at and immediately think of you. Because trust me, everything else has been done already. Everything.
Right, but what if somebody else has their style is the same as your style, and then we get this video? So it's like, because there's only so
Just
many
wear it
styles.
better. Just wear it better.
Wear it better. Yeah, you're right.
Thus, for a quick non-K-pop example, the same can be applied to any other celebrity, like for example Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. Fans of both are convinced the other is copying their fave, but again, these brands, looks, and common styling tactics are taken from what's already trending or what's being talked about among stylists and the fashion crowds. I'm afraid your fave does not own a basic white tube top. And now, getting to the hate NAYEON gets and how I believe it to be tied to the paradox that is Jennie's branding. With her song Mantra's lyrics and what she said about the song Like Jennie, as well as her song Woman Up, which, who came up with that title and why do you steal it from the home decor section of Home Depot? Anyway, clearly Jennie wants to set up a persona of a strong woman who's a girl's girl, a feminist. While her attempts aren't the most groundbreaking to me personally, since Like Jennie seems more like Jennie empowerment, not female empowerment, especially since they could never ever be Jennie, but I digress. Mantra, however, can be a good anthem to keep in mind whenever you feel like pitting two successful women against each other. However, fans take these lyrics and do the entire opposite. How can Jennie say that her song Like Jennie is to hype up other girls when the only way I've seen her fans use it is to spam the comment section of female idols, especially NAYEON, to harass her? It's the same as their Blackpink lyrics like bunch of wannabes that wanna be me. It's truly tacky behavior, and you know what? It's not trendy. This is a branding paradox. Jennie may be pushing a message of confidence and solidarity, but the fan culture surrounding her actually weaponize it to tear down other women. And that is because her songs have a lot of mixed messaging. It's okay to hype yourself up and honestly go for it. But if hyping yourself up involves putting others down or claiming no one could ever be like you, then maybe the girl's girl image isn't for you. It's a hard line to walk to be an it girl but also a girl's girl. And what actually ends up happening is you have a very confused artistic identity. Confusion like that leads a large part of our fandom to go hate on other women, thinking that since they're standing up for Jennie, who is a woman, it's all forgiven in the name of feminism. I mean, she's the it girl, right? That means other women can't be the it girl and need to be reminded of that constantly under every post. And anyone who is even famous or iconic is now trying to copy Jennie by trying to be an it girl. They want to be like Jennie, but they could never ever be Jennie. But anyway, live, laugh, love, we love women, such a girl's girl, rooting for you as long as you're beneath me, of course. Besides, if you really want Jennie to be a trendsetter, why do you hate on idols who follow that trend? That's what makes her a trendsetter, right?
Great point. If she was a trendsetter, yeah, then isn't that what everybody's supposed to follow, that trend? Great point.
I mean, if someone else wearing similar stuff to your faves threatens you that much, maybe your fave wasn't as much of a trendsetter as you thought they were.
No,
Next
I
time
think
you
the
think of
problem is like, okay, they don't want that shine taken away from their fave because now the shine's like, oh man, looks so good. No, we saw that already on Jennie. Then he did it better. She did it first. It's like that.
But she said the trend.
But people don't view it like that. The people who love NAYEON, oh my god, the first time they see it on NAYEON, like everything is introduced via Jennie.
Right, it's just
hating on a female idol for copying Jennie, maybe consider that a black t-shirt isn't Jennie's unique little secret. And for the K-pop idols who want to be the next trendsetters, try this. Some nice denim pants, a black turtleneck, a gold necklace, fanny pack, and a flat top, and you might just be the next fashion icon. TLDR, the world does not revolve around.
That was funny. Okay.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And always, share as much kindness as possible.